Welcome back, family. This is your boy ED. For all you smart and intelligent folks out there, listen, that simply means Ed. We're back with another motivation video for your Motivation Monday. I know status reports. I know getting back in the swing of things. But I got three really solid, good tips that I really truly believe that would help you. Matter of fact, I didn't even give you what today's topic is. Today's topic is how to get the most out of your project management team. I'll say that again. How to get the most out of your project management team. One more time. How to get the most out of your project management team. First tip, what you have to understand is you have to set clear expectations. I love how TD Jakes talked about this, how he unpacked expectations and frustrations. A lot of times the reason why your team becomes frustrated is because of the expectations that were either not set or met below what you guys were actually trying to accomplish. Okay, let me clean that up a little bit more. What I mean by that is saying that you set a small or minute type of expectation that is not aligned with what your project team is trying to achieve and accomplish. So the reason why you get, project teams get frustrated, or even the project manager gets frustrated, is because of the expectation that was identified and or that we agreed on and say, yep, this is what we want to do. So if we don't have clear expectations, we can't have a clear direction. I also heard someone say something, I don't know, and I apologize if I missed the author who quoted this, but they were like, if you're shooting at a target and anywhere on the target will do, then basically the aim doesn't even matter. Okay, translation, what that basically means, family, is saying that if we have a clear expectation of what we're expected to get out of this project, or what the sponsor proposed that we should be getting out of this actual project, then the team will have a better understanding and we'll be able to set some guidelines and boundaries regarding that. Let's go on to tip number two. Tip number two, which is one of my favorite, is communicate. You see why I say it was my favorite. Communicate clearly. What does that mean? You see, I just stumbled when I just try to say communicate clearly. But communicate clearly is communicate to where your audience is at. See, sometimes I've noticed, especially project managers, they get their PMP or they get a degree, or if they come in using words that are in the pin box, which you should, but you have to meet your team where they're at and then take them with you. I like that because, see, a lot of times, family, what we will do is that we will have an expectation. Remember, that was our first tip, that they should already know. But a lot of people, they may be new to project management. They may not have had a good project manager experience. So it's just like, so that's why they're reacting the way that they do. So it's important. Matter of fact, it's imperative that you communicate clearly, whether that's verbally, whether that's via email, via direct mail, whatever that is. However, whatever that medium you choose to communicate, make sure you're communicating clearly enough so the other person can actually, or I should say, the receiver that you're sending the communication to, can understand it. And again, family, one of my little tips, and I'm going to give it to you. This is maybe a bonus. I know this sounds so small or so simple, but I always ask the person, if I'm communicating something to them, I'll say, could you explain to me what I just told you? And if they can't articulate back what I just told them, then that means I didn't communicate clearly enough, clearly effective enough. So let's get off this communication, because evidently your boy is just stumbling today. I don't know what it is, but we're going to keep it moving. But again, tip number two is communicate clearly. The third and final one that I really wish that, just not even just project managers, but just collectively as a team, that we have to work on. We have to work on being transparent. I know it sounds easy. Again, I know all these tips that I'm giving you, family, seem like just common sense, but you know about common sense, right? Sometimes it has to be reinforced over and over again. So having some type of transparency, being transparent about actually what is going on in the project, not trying to hide it, not trying to, make the project better looking than what it is, or trying to not give certain team members work because you're afraid that, no. We have to be transparent, especially as project managers, especially when you get one of those certifications sort of what I have is the PMP or the CAPM. You have you actually sign something where you're basically bound by contract, and I respect that too. That what makes the actual when you get the PMP or any certification, that is worth the stretch of being uncomfortable, is worth the journey of capturing this. And I'm gonna make another video of that, family, of how I obtain my PMP, just in case for those that are interested. I do have a bonus tip for you, and the bonus tip really could have made the top 3 in my opinion, because to me, if you're not able to give praise and acknowledgement to your teammates, especially when they do well, but also on the flip side, being able to also have those tough conversations with them. But most of all, being able to acknowledge and give someone praise that is executing on what they said that they were going to do, and they were committed and not interested. Well, family, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I am your boy ED. This has been another Conscious Agility Movement, and here we try to get better and help beginner project managers.